My name is Lisa Robyn Wood and I'm the founder of Grip Corporate Coaching, performance coaching and training for leaders, managers and individuals based in London and Oxfordshire. In this short little video today, I'm going to talk a little bit about Boreout. So I've spoken about burnout before, but Boreout, although it has similar symptoms, is actually caused by something very different. It's actually based on a lack of stimulation or challenge. So the opposite to burnout, which is related more to overwhelm due to overload of work. It's actually quite interesting. So I've recently read that a French perfume company was ordered to pay £36,000 via an employee tribunal after an employee accused them of Boreout. And this was a result of what he described as basic menial tasks that resulted in him becoming a professional zombie. The Paris Court of Appeal actually ruled in favour of the employee on the grounds of moral harassment. So it appears to be a real thing. So obviously in the last 12 months, work has been really different for many of us. For anyone working remotely from home, being inside all day, every day in the same space where you both work and relax without being able to see anyone, colleagues, friends, family, so no social interaction, has created quite a repetitive, tedious, potentially boring environment. I say potentially, we're not all the same, so I'm not assuming we've all felt the same way. But as I said, Boreout is all about repetitive, easy, not challenging workloads. So actually what you may feel like is that you have no purpose. You might feel a bit lost. I know in my career there have been times where I've been in a position, in a role, where I've felt very much as though I'm not adding value and that what I'm being asked to do is easy and not stimulating enough. And in those situations, I've spoken with my manager and actually asked to change my job. It's interesting because actually a study of 7,000 civil servants over a 24-year period identified that boredom actually reduced life expectancy. So it's a big deal. So I would encourage you to do the following things if you're in a space where you feel you might be suffering from Boreout. Number one, tell someone, share it. As always, with any of these situations, I would always encourage speaking to someone else to share the problem, to get a different perspective. Clearly, if this is in relation to work, I would encourage you to speak to your manager and discuss how can you evolve your role to provide more stimulation, more challenge, and essentially give you more responsibility. It may be it's something that's possible to do within the role you already have, or if not, it's an opportunity to look at what else you could do. Number two, prioritise work-life balance. So it's important that if you're suffering from Boreout, that you take regular breaks, that you rest, and that you focus in your own time on recreational activities that inspire, that motivate, that stimulate you, whether that be reading or whether it be exercise, catching up on films, documentaries, whatever floats your boat, but as long as you're dedicating time to things that genuinely interest you. Number three is purpose. So I mentioned that Boreout, a symptom that you may be feeling, is purposelessness, feeling a bit lost. If that's how you're feeling, start thinking about what's important to you. What do you enjoy? What makes you feel good? And start shaping what your purpose actually is to enable you to move towards that. Number four is motivations. So very similarly, what excites you? What gives you energy? What do you find interesting? Write a list of all of those down and couple that with your purpose piece of work and help to use that to shape what it is you want to do differently. And number five is set yourself a new challenge. So this could be in work, it could be out of work, could be fitness related, but give yourself something that really focuses your mind and gives you that stimulation you may be missing. If any of what I've spoken about resonates with you and you're interested to learn more or interested to know how Grip Coaching can help, then give me a shout. You can visit me at gripcoaching.co.uk.